just got out onto Miniss Lake, our very first morning. It's kind of an almost overwhelming challenge trying to figure out how to break this lake down and figure out a pattern. So we're just getting going here. We're using these live target suckers. Just an awesome bait. Just moments before Russell hooked this fish, I had one on that it was heavy. And we're not sure what this one is, but you know what? If we're not sure, we're putting the video camera on. And look at that. It's actually not a bad pike. Not a bad pike. Just T-boned. Actually, no, Russell, I'm using the live target sucker, and Russ is using a grandma lure. Cool. Maybe we're on to something here. We've been battling rain here off and on our first day pretty regularly, and it's kind of a nice evening here right now. Alright, the doctor is in this morning. We're at the south end of the lake in this narrow channel, and we just poked our nose into this little kind of corner here. It's kind of deep everywhere around here, like 35 feet, and it's not a giant pike, but you know what, it's a good start. Alright, not sure about this fish. It was a really savage head on the live target sucker. I thought it was a walleye for a second. Not a bad pike. Once again, trolling the live target perch. Ah, he's peeling line off. You know, oh, it got off. Dang it! Oh my god, you know what? That felt pretty good. Let's just say it was a 40. Here we go. A suicidal pike, apparently. That was crazy. I lost, I don't think, maybe it was the same one. It got unbuttoned, and then I was just sitting there lamenting the fact that it got unbuttoned. And the lure was like probably floating on the surface. I started reeling it in, and it was like huge explosion. Kind of in a neck down here. It's a big long channel between islands, and I just dropped my jig down while Russell was reeling a fish in. We're trolling bigger baits for pike, and I think there's a few walleye here. Alright, let's see what happens. We just threw the anchor out on this spot. It's not a real huge spot. A little bit of a hump. There we go. There's one. Yeah, that didn't take too long. They're a pretty healthy sized walleye actually in this spot. Oh, you got one. Okay, so Russell has been trying for quite a long time now to get a walleye jigging on this ice fishing jig. It's like a Rapala. What is that actually? Moonshine. Cool. Marking fish, but the active fish seem to be up on the shallow flat. So it's clear why the live target perch is working well on this lake. This tiny little perch just actually bit this thing. Wow, that's amazing. trolling these big baits for pike, and the walleyes seem to like them. Actually, you know what? They're both pike. Yeah. Two little hammer handle pike. The right species, but not the right size. Hey, good job. I wonder if I can do that too. Nope, apparently not. Little rock pile here. It's actually marked. We're just headed down this deep channel, and I got 19 feet right here. It's 6 right at the jug. Nice little spot. We'll see if we can get a few more. Another walleye. Oh, a snag. There were so many on the screen a minute ago. I was just saying, I wonder, I can't believe we're not snagging them. Super bright color combination. Bright chartreuse and a hot pink head. Just first drop. Ba-bam. Little walleye. Kind of neat. Russell uses like 20-pound single strand. Actually, this isn't single strand. Titanium, but because we had so many bite-offs from pike, and on these lakes it really doesn't matter. They're not that finicky, so it looks a little bit ghetto, but it saves some time retying. It's actually a super smart idea. The chartreuse jig strikes again. Oh, that's a ding. We're trolling for walleye. We're actually fishing for meat right now. We have a couple of fish in the bucket there because we're going to have fish again tonight. Couple more, and then there's a spot right over there. It's a little pike, wrong species. That was the wrong species. On the Hottentot. Here, just swing it over here. Double header going on here. They're just eating up this gold colored live target smelt. And our best luck for bigger fish has been in the deeper channels, trolling the deep baits. And I just thought maybe it's the evening, you know, this narrow, shallower channel. Maybe some big girls might have moved in here to feed, and maybe this is the case. I think most people probably would be content to sit on a rock pile and jig walleye all day long, which I'm sure you could do here, but that's not us. We don't do that. Let's have a look at this fish. We haven't even seen it yet. Oh my goodness, it's a really nice pike, Russ. I think I'm gonna get the cradle out. Way to go, buddy! That's like 40 plus for sure. And I don't think I could even see the spoon. I'm gonna get the cradle out. Alright, I'm standing at the dock here at Slate Falls Outposts, Miniss East Camp on Miniss Lake. It's the very end of the season in late September. A lot of the dock is already out of the water, but as you can see, one of the bonuses here is actual boat slips and handrails to get in and out of the boat. It's a pretty awesome setup. Boats are 16-foot Alumarines with 15-horse Hondas. The gas is right here on the dock, so it's easy to
to refill your boat tank in the evening. And we've got all our stuff piled up here on the deck. It's the end of our trip, and we've had a great week of pike and walleye fishing. We're waiting for the plane, and as you can see, it looks a little bit dreary here, so we might have a bit of a wait, but that's the nature of the game with a fly-in trip. Right here we have an electric pump. There's obviously a little solar panel to keep it going. There's a battery there. This pump services the entire camp, the hot and cold running water at the sink, in the vanity, in the bathroom, and the shower. Right here, that's actually not a storage shed. That is a sauna, which we haven't used, but I imagine it might come in pretty handy at times. Nice little beach with some Muskoka or Adirondack chairs, depending on where you're from. Beautiful little spot to have a campfire. And right here we have a fish cleaning station. There's a hose with running water and bucket, everything you need. So here we are on the deck. All of Vern's camps have pretty elaborate decks with big, high overhangs on them. Barbecue and a fish cleaning station here, so you can cook out of the rain. Furniture on the deck, and the boys are enjoying it right now. Russell's cleaning, as usual. He's a good man. The rule of thumb is always leave the camp better than you found it, and that's what we're doing right now. So as I mentioned, electric lighting throughout. There's furniture in here, and there's 3 bedrooms in the Miniss East camp. One here with a set of bunk beds and a single bed. There's a wood stove for heat, which we've used this week because it's late September and it's been cool and damp at times. Another bedroom, exactly the same setup. Bunk and a single bed. And the 3rd bedroom with 2 single beds. So as mentioned, the camp runs on solar electric power. So the lighting is one thing, but this is a full-size electric fridge. So unlike most outpost camps where it's usually propane, and especially in the hotter months when they get loaded up with food, they don't always work that great. This is just like your fridge at home, fridge and freezer. And then there's a full-size freezer here, also electric, filled with ice. So there's always a good stockpile of ice, and a 3-piece bathroom like all of Vern's camps. So there's actually a flush toilet here, vanity with hot and cold running water, and a shower. Definitely a cut above the norm when it comes to Ontario outpost camps. So there you have it, a short tour of Slate Falls Outposts, Miniss East Camp.